So in order for a garden to be successful, there's certain concepts that we want to master. And once you master these concepts, then your garden can be easy, fun, and really productive. And the concept that I want to talk about today is fertility. So for a plant to live up to its full genetic potential, it needs good fertility and all the macro and micronutrients readily available. To make available all the macro and micronutrients, we need to have our microbes working in the soils to feed our plants. So the chemical fertilizers, they typically only have 3 nutrients available for the plants: nitrogen, potassium, and phosphate. And all plants require 17 main nutrients. And to make each plant unique, each plant also requires a few more unique nutrients. So it's very hard to get all the plant requires in a chemical fertilizer. But when you work with the soil's natural microbes that convert waste into plant food, this system typically has all that the plant needs. So our goal is to make available the nutrients for the microbes, which then in turn make the nutrients available to the plants. And a lot of times the chemical fertilizers that are used in the gardens, they're going to kill the microbes, making the plants dependent on the chemical fertilizers and then deficient in the trace minerals, which make them deficient in flavor. So if you're wondering why your food has no flavor, it's because of the fertilizers didn't have the trace minerals. So to keep the microbes alive and feeding our plants, we need to fertilize the garden with organic nutrients. So I like to feed with compost and an organic fertilizer that has trace minerals and microbes right into the mix. So we've been using Happy Frog fruit and flower fertilizer along with our homemade compost with really great success. So there are plants that are heavy feeders and plants that actually give nutrients to the soil. So the heavy feeders are plants that require a lot of food to create a crop. So our heavy feeders in this garden are tomatoes, squash, peppers, broccoli, and cucumbers. So the light feeders, which don't require as much food, in this garden they are the radishes, the garlic shoots, the cilantro, Swiss chard, beet greens, lettuce, spinach, bok choy, basil, turnips, carrots, mustard greens, and the kales. And then the other category is the givers, and these are the plants that take nitrogen from the air and put it into the soil for the plants to consume. And these are the green beans and the peas, anything in the legume family. So in order for the plants to have the highest nutrients, we need to provide the nutrients organically to the microbes that will convert the nutrients for the plants so it's plant available. The plants then make the nutrients available for us. So for more details on which plants are heavy feeders, light feeders, and givers, there's a whole section in the Abundance Garden e-course, and also it has details on how to feed each plant to get the highest nutrients available. So for today, we need to create a feeding plan so the plants will always have the nutrients that they need. So the heavy feeders are going to get a cup of compost and a tablespoon of Happy Frog fruit and flower fertilizer every 4 weeks. The light feeders, we're going to feed them every 8 weeks, unless we see them looking hungry. And if I see plants that are looking hungry, I'll show you what that looks like. So by feeding the plants on a schedule that they need, we take care of the concept that affects the quality and quantity of our produce. So by having an awareness of the different plants' needs, feeding the soil microbes, we give our plants the very best chance to be top producers. So if you'd like to learn more about high-performance gardening and the garden concepts that lead to garden success, then you can go to our website, thelivingfarm.org. On the website, you're going to find articles, videos, and e-courses that can help you on your way to garden success. If you want to learn how to grow $2,500 worth of organic produce with only a 15-minute-a-day commitment, sign up for the High Performance Garden Show. There are hundreds of episodes chock full of my best gardening secrets that I have learned over the last 3 decades. Go to thelivingfarm.org/high-performance-garden-show. It's free and online. Also, if you want to join the premier online community of people who grow food, medicine, and build resilient communities, join us today at thegrownetwork.com. Thanks so much for watching. May your garden be easy, fun, productive, and always organic.